All right. So what should we look at next?
We're gonna look at the factory map. I like the factory map.
Yes.
Let's take a look at that
It's
one.
another one of Red Bjarnes.
Ah, well then, yeah. Will be mediocre to show, I guess, but I mean, since he ain't here right now anyway, we can make fun of him, right? Until he kicks my ass afterwards.
All right. Force join. Yeah. So I also asked Red Bjarne about Factory and what is like his general thoughts about Factory.
Yeah, because Factory is it's one of the oldest maps around.
Yes.
Actually, it is at the moment the oldest map. It received the least iterations, didn't it? Or there were some problems, or there are still some problems with changing it, right? You've made some adjustments on it before, but this is of course totally different again. But
Spawned it?
override
Exactly.
and then start, and the other one is spawn.
Yes. No, but I think everyone knows that the Factory has had some problems in the past.
Minor issues.
And hopefully this rework does some really good things to deal with some of those issues.
By all means, show what has been done.
Yeah, so if we just go to B line, again you can see that I can spawn, because B3 is neutral, I can spawn behind it.
Makes sense.
As long as it's attached to a line that I own.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I'm spawning in spawn protection. You will immediately notice that the terrain update has happened.
Yeah, it's actually it's a lot more colorful.
Yes.
The colors are completely different
that's what,
than what I'm used to.
The community is saying it's a desaturated gray game. It's that's not what we intended. So just a little more color on that.
I mean, the trees look nice, and actually this area is it's a lot different. There used to be a lot of open space here, but now the trees actually, it looks really nice. I'm speechless.
Just you wait. No, one of the things about Factory is that the lines, both the A and B line, has been kind of stretched out. This helps the access point also being moved a little bit further away and having more flanking options, because Factory tends currently to you spawn very close to the action, and you have a lot of you don't have a lot of options. You just run towards the point, and then you get killed by a tank. That's
but I also see that the line of sight is actually
exactly
changed a lot.
It's
like you used to be able to pretty much see straight from Bravo 3 to Bravo 2, but now
you can see that there's like a terrain height differences that kind of occlude some of those ranges. So
and this is actually Bravo 2 now.
Yes.
And Bravo 1 used to be on the hill on the left, right?
Yes, it used to be up here.
There. And it kind of still is, but it used to be in direct line of sight as well.
But now it's up here. So this is obviously a completely different setup, which hopefully allows for a lot less bottlenecky, kind of annoying gameplay, and much more dynamic.
Yeah, and together with the spawn protection, I think actually the spawn camping, which sadly happened quite a lot on this map, is actually I hope it will improve significantly.
The spawn protection, I think, is going to be great for Factory, and of course spreading it out.
But in general, like the entire map, it looks
it looks
nice.
Much better.
I really like the colors and the trees, and it looks awesome.
Let me just show you.
I hate to give Rebjorn compliments because he really.
No, he's awesome. He did really good on this one. Let me just show you A-line real quick. The main Factory hasn't changed that much.
No, the building is Because
think a lot
the
of-
capture zones of the factory were actually really big already.
Yeah.
It was already, but they didn't get adjusted at all, as far as I know.
No, some of the textures changed and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But if you go to A-line, you will immediately notice that the approach to A3
Yeah.
is
This is A2, right?
A2.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah,
Just,
A3 is over there.
just to be clear, this is still A2. It looks slightly different, but
Yes, A2. But you can see this area where you would normally tend to get pinned down
yeah,
now has a lot more cover.
a lot more factory-like cover.
Yes, and also you're no longer kind of approaching, of course with the new spawn rules, you're not approaching from the same direction, you're not
Yeah.
so easily pinned down in your point. Defenders will spawn way back in there with the factory or down
Yeah.
the road, and attackers will spawn out here.
And simply a lot more cover again. What I can see, it's a lot.
Yes,
I mean, there's still some open grounds, of course. That's part of a map as well. But it
another
should
thing
be-
that will really help A-line people is that the railway no longer blocks you from going. Like
Yeah.
Before you had to go underneath some specific places and vehicles kind of be blocked,
Yeah.
and that's no longer the case. You can cross it wherever you should like. Yes, I'm just gonna go down A-line to show you.
And I'm also actually, for the future-wise, I've seen that Rapjarn also wants to actually add more lines, but
Yes.
that's gonna come with another big map revision of
We
Factory.
were a little busy with just working on all the maps, so
We did not notice at all. Like, we never even once did we wonder, like, what are these guys working on? I mean,
no, but there's of course all these maps will also change in the future, but it's very important for us to get all this done and
Yeah.
ready for the game mode update and for Garman. So this is a spawn area, I believe.
yes. if I remember correctly.
But you want to find? I want to find A1.
Seeing that the stream is buggling up a bit.
Oh, yeah,
but
it's- so A1 is
they're
here.
working on it.
So you have A1 and you can spawn kind of behind
Yeah.
and choose. Better choose how to attack this, and
Yeah.
you will notice that that this hasn't changed that much. But of course, when you spawn,
Well,
Um,
looks different.
the fact that A1 is kind of perched on a hill makes sure that you can spawn behind A1 and be safe from those pesky tankers hanging out down by the factories.
Yeah. Well, that should be nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, for all those, I see a lot of comments in the chat that the FPS will be killed. But if I'm not mistaken, most of the trees actually have been optimized as
Yes,
well, and
that's
a lot
what I
of
said.
new trees. So performance-wise, I mean, naturally, quality assurance tests the performance as well, guys. It's not the only thing we look at. It's just how it looks.
Like
That's
I said,
very
performance-
extensive testing.
Performance should improve. The new trees are much faster to render.
Yeah.
I heard some estimates said like 3 times faster to render.
Okay. So,
So-
I mean, we still, of course, have yet to see how this actually.
Yeah, we can't
Happens,
promise, but
yeah,
too much. But it's definitely not going to hit performance.
Don't worry too much about it. Of course, these things are taken into consideration as well. It's not just that we want to make the map prettier at the cost of all your FPS. So don't worry.
So I think that's it for factory.
Yes.